Welcome to the orientation for the JU Triathlon, brought to you by Advent Health. The JU Triathlon is part of the Midwest Youth Triathlon Series. This consists of 3 triathlons, all of which are locally in Kansas City. The JU Triathlon on June 25th, the Youth Triathlon on July 23rd, and the JCPRD Kids Triathlon on August 19th. There's no extra fee to be part of the series, and kids participate in the series to be crowned the best tri kid in the Midwest. You can get more information and register to be part of the series at trikids.us. On race day, there are a number of things you're going to need. We're going to go over those things right now. 1's your helmet, 2's a water bottle, 3's your goggle, 4, if you have one, a race belt for your number. Again, you need your helmet, and that helmet must be buckled at all times that your bike is not parked. No skateboard helmets are allowed, so make sure you have an official bike helmet. Here's the way you should not have your helmet. So if your helmet looks like this, please ask your parents to help adjust it. Here's how your helmet should fit. The figure on the left is the proper way your helmet should line with your head. On race day, make sure you have your race number. It needs to be on the front of your shirt during the bike and the run. So make sure you have that so that we can identify you. That's how we identify all the participants. Prior to race day, drive with your parents or ride your bike on the bike course so that you're familiar where to go. There are a number of bike courses depending on your age, so make sure you know your exact course. It's possibly going to be hot, so make sure you come prepared for that. Bring cold water bottles for the transition area on your bike, and bring sunscreen, but do not put the sunscreen on until you have marked your number with a magic marker on both arms. If you do get hot or overheated, slow down and ask for assistance. Here's a checklist of the things you need to bring. For the swim, all you need is your goggles and a swimsuit. For the bike, you need your race number, bike shoes or running shoes, your helmet, sunglasses, and an optional water bottle. For the run, running shoes, we recommend a hat and visor, and quick laces. Those are laces that do not need to be tied so that you can get in and out of transition quickly. Other things to consider, you need a transition towel, race watch if you want to time yourself, sandals, sunscreen, and dry clothing for after the event. If you have issues with your bike, please take it now to Elite Cycling, which is located in Mission Farms in Leawood. Have them look at it and try to get it tuned up. Elite will be there on race day, but it's not possible to fix all bike problems on race morning. So take it to Elite now and have it checked out. Race morning. The race starts at 7:30 a.m. Do not arrive before 6:30 a.m. If you are in the TOTS race, we will advise you what time to arrive, probably around 9 o'clock. Put your race number on both arms with the magic marker at home, so you don't need to do that when you get to the race site. Race morning, you're going to the Asperia campus. There's no parking on the JCC campus. You'll enter that campus off of 115th Street. You're going to park in Garage D, which there's plenty of parking, and you can go out the back of that garage and simply walk over to the transition area. Once you get to the transition area, you need to check in. If you've not already marked yourself with your number, you'll need to have your number marked on both arms, and then set up your equipment in the transition area. If you need help, there'll be plenty of volunteers from both the JCC staff and Tri-KC to help you out, so make sure you ask for assistance. Prior to the start of your race, you'll be called by the clerk of the course to stage in the tennis courts based on your age. So listen for that announcement and when you are supposed to show up based upon the age group you're in. At that time, you'll be given a timing chip to record your time from the time you start the swim until you cross the finish line. That will be handed out once again by the clerk of the court. The transition area, as you can see here, is set forth in the middle of this map where it says bike racks. That's where you'll rack your bikes. It's a large parking lot. And you can see from the map, if you want to study this closely, exactly where you bike in and out and run in and out. Parents, there's spaces off also marked here where you can stand and view. The racks in the transition area are marked by age group. You can kind of see the markings here. You must put your bike where your age group is. Do not park in any other spot except per your age group. For the swim, there's lifeguards and volunteers there to help. Should be no issue. If you need help, simply ask for it. You cannot use swim aids if you want to compete for the awards that are handed out for the winners. But if you don't want to compete for that, swim aids are allowed. The bike course and the run course are fully closed, so the Aspiria campus and the JCQ campus will be closed that day to all vehicle traffic. It's important that you get to the race site prior to 7:30 so that you're not on the bike course. For the bike, walk your bike in the transition area. There's no riding your bikes in the transition area. That's saved for the bike course. So let's go over some of the races. The Try for Tots is going to be a 25-yard swim or walk through the 1.75 miles and run approximately 2.5 miles. This is generally for 6 years old and under participants. Parents are allowed to assist throughout the Try for Tots event, but there are no pets on the course and no siblings are allowed to assist. So parents only for Try for Tots course assistance. The Tots swim again will be in the shallow pool, which you can walk through. If you prefer, you can also swim, and we'll go through there 2 laps. Tots bike course is here, simply down and back from by the softball fields or baseball fields, a very short bike for the kids. And then you can also see the run on this course. Basically, we're going to run up to the front of the health center and back to the finish line. Now for the main course. For the swim, we have an indoor and outdoor pool. In both cases, you're going to be a serpentine swim where you swim down, swim back, then go under the line. So when you go under the swim lines, each time that you go down and back. You can hold on to the ropes, hold on to the side, stop, stand up, whatever you wish, and ask for assistance if you need it. So for the short course, the thing that's important to remember is how many laps you have to do in the swim, bike, and run. So the short course will be on the indoor pool. You're going to go down and you're going to go back. That is your swim. You have 1 lap on the bike and 1 lap on the run. This is for our 6 to 8-year-old participants. Here's your bike course. You're going to go out towards the Aspiria campus, hang a left, go down and turn around, come back and back in, and you're done with the bike. And the run course, you're going to run up towards the hill, towards the very front of the J, and then back down and meander through the parking lot to the finish line. So take a close look and soak this in, exactly where you're running for your short course. For the intermediate courses and the long courses, you're going to swim in the outdoor pool, which is a 50-meter pool. Again, serpentine swim. Intermediate, you're going to go down and back. Long course, you're going to go down and back, or 4 lengths. Intermediate, 2 lengths. Long course, 4 lengths. For the bike, intermediate, 1 lap. Long course, 2 laps. Very simple to remember. Here's your bike course map. As you can see, it's more extensive than the short course map. So make sure you actually go out and ride that course before race day so you're familiar with where you turn around. For your run, there will be water stations available on the run for both the short, long course and intermediate course. And here is the run course for the long and intermediate. Basically, we're going to run all the way past the front of the Jewish Community Center and turn around in a parking lot and head back. Laps. We know that It's not school time, but you do have to and count your laps, and you're responsible for doing so. We recommend that you write your swim, bike, and run laps on your hand so you do not forget. And here is a summary of your laps. So soak it in, depending on whether you're doing a short course, intermediate course, or long course. This is what you need to remember for race day. Teams. If you're an intermediate team, you're going to swim 2 lanes, bike 1 lap, and run 1 lap. If you're a long course, you're going to swim 4 lanes, bike 2 laps, and run 2 laps. The teams change people by passing the chip that you wear on your ankle to the next person. So the swimmer will give it to the cyclist will give it to the runner. There's going to be a lot of signs on the course, so look for those signs for directions and how many laps you have to complete, so that will help you remember where to go and how many times to go around the course. Spectators, please do make signs, but don't leave any bags unattended on the course, and please do not get on the race course. It's very important that you're not on the race course except for the TOTS race. Parents, also, you cannot be in the transition area after the race starts. We will have awards for age group winners after the race, so stick around for that and see if you won. There will be Kona Ice as always, so stick around for the Kona Ice truck. You'll also be able to get food and drink at the section there by the pool that sells food and drink. If you're interested in the sport of triathlon, we invite you to join the SBR Elite Youth Triathlon team. You can get more information regarding that and to join at just trykids.us. No fee to be part of the team. It's just kids who are interested in the sport, and we practice every Sunday, so we'd love to have you join us. Again, we have the Midwest Triathlon Series. Here are the 3 events. You can get information about that series or register at trykids.us. We hope to see you again on July 23rd and August 19th. The main purpose of this event is to have fun, so please make it fun. No reason to get sick, no reason to kill yourself. It's all about the fun. The J of Kansas City and Tri-KC, thank you for participating. We hope you have a fun and great time, and we look forward to seeing you on Triathlon Morning. Please support our sponsors and donors who help make this event possible, including Advent Health, Pediatric Care Specialist, Team Root, KC Dental Implants, Aspiria, Athletica, Dick Sports, Mark Gordon Dentist, Tri-KC Elite Cycling, Pump It Up, and National Grocers.